Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday. Dragon Quest VII is here, and we're moving along. Last time we did some party movement. Members out, members in. We've gone to a new area. We are in the I don't think we have a... No, the Cirrus. I was just saying, do we have a name for the flying folks? But we do. We're here in Aeolus Vale. We've been charged with going into a kind of mucked up temple and finding this stone that's been providing great boons for the Cirrus people here. Fair winds and the ability to use their flight freely. I also, as I said I would do, I did a little bit of off-stream. You might recognize that some things have changed with Aishir. I've swapped over to Troubadour. As we finished last time, we had a Mastered Jester. Troubadour here is the last class we have on the way to Luminary, which we'll be getting soon. Great outfit. Love the hat, love the cape. Fits well with like the roamer sword too, so. Along the way, I did a little bit of, like, fighting some friends. We're almost finished with Heal Slime, and we leveled once on Paladin and got Magic Barrier. And Kazing. You can see there. Spells we know of, but powerfuls nonetheless. So, Crystal Knight. I didn't quite finish Troubadour. I figured we'd go through the Cirrus Temple here, finish up Troubadour, and then swap when we go back to the future. So. But yeah, we also have hopes that Ruff will finish up soon, too. We'll be able to move on to either the Vine or Jawtoise are the two that are in the pocket. So, anyway, let's head back in. We went through a whole dungeon previously and got to a small space in between leading to a temple. And we kind of made a walk back, realizing how far we had come, just because we had finished up for the night. The walk back there should be quite quick, I imagine. What's our, if I go to, like, info... Yeah, the darkness engulfed the sanctum. So we're gonna go get a rock. Should be a fairly quick... Are you able to access monster jobs by mastering other monster jobs, or is it just the hearts? You can access monster jobs like advanced jobs by mastering multiple monster jobs. So, to talk about the monster jobs that I've been working on, I should probably go use the N, huh? Pulling up attributes for Ruff. You can see here we have King Fuchsia and Chimera mastered. The one I want to do is this Jawtoise. And the reason I care about doing Jawtoise is that the combination of Chimera, King Fuchsia, and Jawtoise unlocks a specific job, a dingbat, I think? And then the combination of that with the Vine one unlocks another job. But monster jobs all, as we've learned from our usage of them keep skills across. Unlike the advanced jobs we've been using for the party, which don't get to keep their jobs when you swap out of them. I'm gonna quick go use the inn because I'd forgotten to do such. Don't really want to walk through 2 dungeons with like half MP. It is a reinvention. The jobs, you know, our use of vocations in this game is different than the use of vocations in 7 on the PS1. 7 on the PS1 does more of like a combination style thing, where leveling Dancer and leveling Warrior will get you Sword Dance, because of course, Sword plus Dance equals Sword Dance. That sort of thing. So... it's funky. Having played this next to having played like 3 and actually 6, most particularly, it's a little awkward. It makes certain jobs like just feel like a stepping stone rather than anything else. Specifically for the top tier jobs, because we're like, for getting up to a top tier warrior job, we have to get through Gladiator and Paladin, but now that I'm on Paladin, I'm no longer on Gladiator. It's like Gladiator never existed. Things like that. It's a little funky. I understand the concept and don't think I like the execution fully. The part I do like about it is that there's a difference between, like, makes a meaningful difference between monster job, monster vocation, and human vocation, where, like, the reason you would want to do a monster heart into your heart is because the skills stick. And that's really powerful. But it's just a little... I think the thing that makes it funky is the existence of third-tier jobs. Because you're, like, working towards one of those, but none of your progress towards working towards those does anything. Because you're gonna drop it all when you go into Druid or whatever. The thing with that, though, is that the advanced tier jobs are absolutely just like, you could just use those the whole game and you would never have problems. Sage and Paladin and such are very powerful jobs that are full of powerful skills for you. Paladin has Thin Air here and has been incredible. Paladin has Thin Air and Kazing and Magic Bear. Paladin's wild, you know? So, and we're gonna see, nah, we need to just make our way through here quick. We've already done this area, we don't have to look for treasure. We just need to go. Like Terry's Wonderland? Oh, that's fun. That's the 1 remake on 3DS. I've seen pieces of those remakes, I've not played them in full. Alright. Oh no! Big pig. Big. Pig's so big. Alright. So yeah, we have a lot of like paths in here, because you remember there's some treasure, some falling down, some puzzles, but we've done all that in this area, so we just need to make it to the back of this area. Ooh, Fierce Flame. God, thin air is just wild. What if fights are just answered? Hop, 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 hop. Oh, right, we got that Miracle Blade. Alright, so I think through here we were going backwards on the turned statues. Uh-huh. Yep. Keep going. This truly is tail time, indeed. Does a new Bubsy game imply a new Gex game? Should it? Is the tiny lizard game? Alright, so here's where we got last time. We made it to this sanctum. And now we're gonna go through this sanctum and try to find ourselves the stone. So yeah, we've got... Went through here and found some books. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised if there is, that's true. Oh right, Harmer! Harmer's a very cool one. I mentioned the Kikaider look of Harmer before with the red-blue split, which, the two directions I think of when I think of Kikaider are, a single episode of Kamen Rider Gaim, but that's less important than, Huckhider, the incredible film, Mechanical Violator Huckhider is just such a, wild piece of art. If you're not familiar with, recommend seeking out. If you are justice, then I am evil. Ooh! Ooh! The Diamond Doctor! Okay, so this is the end goal of why we gave Ruff a heal slime. Ruff now has access to multi-heal just on command. This is gonna make Ruff a lot more flexible. We're gonna have that forever, you know? Wow, full sleep, huh? Damn powerful. Alright, so when we leave here, we'll get to go ahead and, the Healy Heart, indeed. Ruff, I think, has a lot in common with a Healy. What the hell? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh, that doesn't... Okay, that allows us fully through here. Cute. You are on the outside. Here standeth she who bringeth the eternal wind. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Eternal Wind's just such a good... Ooh. Such a good song. Oh. Like, it's a song that, like, obviously is, like, one of the strongest ones out of FF3, but I associate with some really, really strong moments in FF14. Is that good? But now you're waiting to get the orchestrion roll for that. This does feel too easy. It's almost as though there's something wrong here. There's even that door in the back that says, like, thou shalt not pass unless you're a Cirrus. But, like, that's that, huh? We did it? Oh, okay. Farmers are still here. I was thinking exactly the same thing, Zane. The back of the tomb at the High Entia. Ooh, Mervin's got Paladin 7. Sure. You know, this is how you know Mervin is the true hero. Like, Mervin, the hero chosen by God, sealed away by the Almighty for 800 years. If you've got Disrupting... I know that, like... You know, we also have the ultimate sorcery, like, invoking the power of Disrupting Wave, but, like... There's a couple things that make a hero, and Disrupting Wave is one of them. Very nice thing to have access to. I love Aisha's spin in midair, by the way. Like, it's a great piece of, like, yeah, of course she's, like, this unreal dancer. Or equally big villain, it's true. Disrupting Wave, is associated either with, like, the heroic sword or, like, being Zoma. What version of Dragon Quest VII is this? This is the 3DS version. This was a remake that came out, God, 9 years ago? We're here fairly deep into the game. If you're counting pedestals, I think we've got like 16 pedestals built up at this point. Alright, we do have to head on back. They played 9 on the DS. Yeah, the 3DS has a Dragon Quest VII and Dragon Quest VIII remake of both of them. Some pretty major differences between them. Just like in sort of scope and build. We've got like, obviously the look, but like the core of the game is here. A lot of... Oh no! This is actually faster, by the way. Dragon Quest remakes tend to, like, take a lot of action with, like, ways of updating the games in a new and exciting manner. I always point to the playthrough of 5 we did, where there's 3 different versions of 5 that all have, like, some uniquely distinct features. Like, 5 on the PS2, like, obviously 5 on the DS has a whole different character, but 5 on the PS2 has its own different build as well. Art Piazza is not afraid of slaughtering sacred cows. It definitely adds to it. I'm thinking, like, Art Piazza did the Super Mario RPG remake, which I yet to have finished. Someday, some weekend, I'll just find like 5 hours to do that. Are there more than 3 now? No, there's just the 3. Is 9 the only one not to be remade yet? 9 only exists on its original DS release. 10, I actually would argue does, because it has like the offline release that came out a couple of years back. It just doesn't have a release outside of Japan. So ooh, Monster Masher Dragon Destroyer. Inferno! Oh, Inferno and... okay. Slyo's got some new... What does that put you on, Slyo 7? Slyo 7, okay. We're getting there. Everybody's getting close to finishing. Everybody does have follow-up points. Once we go back, Ruff is going to swap off Heal Slime. I should gonna swap off Troubadour. Slyo needs a 3rd advanced class, and I need to figure out what the best of those to do is. Sly is a sweet reference. Thank you. I'm glad someone... I loved pointing that one out when I did my playthrough of Dragon Warrior Monsters. Yes, that is indeed Slyo and Slib. But yeah, I think we go... Yeah, there's not a good shortcut for getting Slyo Hero, which is the end goal for Slyo. I, honest to goodness, think that it might be Sage? I don't know, but like Sage would give us access to some spells we already have. Honestly, it's probably whatever's going to be the fastest to get there rather than anything else. We'll take a look. We're not quite there yet. We have to Master Masher, Monster Masher. So. Yeah, we haven't been like focusing on recruiting. We've just been sort of letting it happen as time goes on. So do they notice that the wind has changed with the removal of the stone? Well, let's go back to the Vale. What? How could things possibly go bad? You know, with these sharpshooters, I keep, like, going for just letting basic attack go through, and I should maybe take some more options with using breath attacks. No way we doomed everyone by doing a dungeon. What? That's never happened before. Alright. Let's try one of the new breaths. Fight, abilities, offensive... Inferno? Yo, okay. That's the better version of Fire Breath. That's like 80 damage plus. Hey, there we go, Living Legend. Angel Song. Alright, let's get into a fight and let's take a look at what we've learned on Troubadour, by the way. I haven't actually pulled up and shown you Troubadour. So, like, let's take a... Because I did that on our backup setup. So, let's go ahead and follow orders. So, in Troubadour, we've got access to... Song of Salvation. This is, I think, the 2-turn song. Actually, I think we learned this one flat. I don't think we got this one through Troubadour. I'm thinking about it. Angel Song, which is, Zing? Soothing Song, which we had before. This is a small multi-heal. Like, it is, like, we've seen it be useful on Rough. I think we've passed by its time, but it makes Dancer, as we saw in Dragon Quest III Remake, starting with this was actually a pretty useful thing for allowing us to not play with a cleric for a while. Dawn Chorus is our wake up. Oh, that was not my intent. Such devastation. I simply will have to find another foe to take a look at the the other songs. Let's head down this coast. Perhaps there'll be a ghost. And then we have Spellbinding Song, which is a stop spell. Lullaby, that's asleep. And Silly Song, a loony tune that gets a group of enemies rolling in the aisles. Which, yo. Many a different attack. Alright, let's set back on. Don't use magic. We should tell some foes a bad joke. That's... Quite happy, though, with Ruth and Aish getting time to finish up their jobs they're on. But yeah, let's go hand over a Sacred Stone of Wind. I wish I could fly. Can this, are you sure? Are you sure that this will work? Yeah. So remember, the Sacred Stone showed up here about 20 years ago, so it's still a lot of folks that remember the time before. And more specifically, this is an area, you know, watched over by the Wind Spirit. We saw the tablet in the Sanctum that mentioned the Wind Spirit. We've seen direct monuments built to the Earth Spirit. We've seen the dance of the yearly festival for the Fire Spirit. You know, we've seen bits and bobs about our spirits around the world. Like, we know that we have, like, literally the hero who has fought with God, capital G, capital A, the Almighty. But, like, there are, like, spirits of the land, it feels more like. You know, praying to the Almighty is a more general thing, but, like, the spirit of Earth blesses the land. The spirit of the wind blesses the air. Like, there's a more direct piece to it. You know, I believe in it, but why do I believe in it? Oh my god, kids, you need to... That's the entire purpose of the prank. We're gonna prank her by putting her on a mountaintop. Other kids like, no, what? That's mean. That's really mean. I don't know that I like this plan. Do you remember when you put one foot in front of the other? I think not. Flying is just as automatic to us. There's gods and then there's gods, and there's also, like, you know, like, I don't know, we've not met the Almighty, we've not met the spirits, but it's very clear that, like, I'm thinking in previous games, we've met Rubus, we've met demons, we've met, like, they're like, we've met the dragon god. It makes the entire, I'll call it cosmology, for lack of a better term, more, like, fruitful and interesting as a full piece. When we can just walk up and talk to the Almighty. Which, I don't know, maybe we'll go bop, after we find the Demon King and bop him on the head. We don't even know if the Demon King's awake at the moment. We know that there are problems causers, and people trying to resurrect the Demon King. That's what a lot of the plans have been, like, oh, we're gonna steal souls and resurrect the Demon King. You know, if the wind stopped, like, everyone in town is so dependent on flight, we would be in a really horrible position. Demon King gotta have his own robot. We kind of have seen it, you know? The demons who took over the Earth Spirit's temple and turned it into a temple for the Demon King to turn, like, you know, fear and faith into resurrecting the Demon King. That was, I was gonna say Sutek. But I don't think the name of that boss was Sutek. I think Sutek is me thinking about Pyramids of Mars instead. Doctor Who episode with the Fourth Doctor. Right, the demons that took over the Abbey. The planet of the volcano at the beginning of the game was even similar. Not the stone. Wind eternal. Bum, 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 bum. But, I mean, Grandma, you gotta know, like, she was found on the, like, steps in front of the church that, like, he took her in. Like, yes, she absolutely, like, holds him in the highest esteem. Why does Dad and Grandma have to fight? They're both great. Damn. Wow. Her name is Fidelia in a world of aggressive non-determinism. Of course she's loyal. It's true. Like, if, you know? Well, and thus the day is saved. Then the morning comes. Like, this is the first trip that Aisha's been on, right? It's like, all right, so like, is that good? Like, the temple's still like shrouded in darkness. There's still clearly a problem. Is that normal? I don't know, I guess maybe that's normal. Like, sure? I guess. Oh boy. Have the kids done something? Interesting. We have a similar conflict to, like, the Golden Idol. Curse thee, thou meddling harridan, thou fool! I asked your daughter to throw it in the river. But your daughter would never do it. Now, let's head on over to the other side here. See if we can locate some meddling kids. The wind blowing through the veil gently dwindles. Oh. Oh boy. So, like, it isn't just like without the wind under their wings, they cannot fly. It's without the wind under their wings, they, things are quite bad. No wind eternal in here. But yeah, like, see, they're without the strength of their wings, they can barely walk. We have a Vana situation going on here. Henceforth. Hollow bones like birds. This is kind of terrifying. Like, thinking about, like, you know, here, like, just like, I'm just unable to move, and without the wind, if it doesn't come back, I'm just stuck here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, like, we pranked Fidelia, but nobody could get her down. Can I just jump off this? Yeah. We're good at this. Small child is not as good at this. Well, thank you to the stone for saving Fidelia. Flying, fall down. Oh, she down. Me playing Tales of Eternia is on the shortest of short lists again. I'll have you know. I hope Grandma is able to still, like, kind of walk, because she's been... I assume she, like, didn't, like, you know, having not been, like, dependent on the winds for the last 20 years. So yeah, it has nothing to do with the statue or the stone or you know I guess the sanctum of the stones. It's because the Great Spirit. You know. I can't help. I'm literally the only one who does not have the Cirrus blood in my veins. And here we find the truth. Look, you know, some folks just born without wings. This is like what happened to the people in the desert, indeed. Look, you can... You want to call your dad a coward, do it later. But you're the only one who can walk. And henceforth, we're gonna need that. Hey! Was that Nina or Nina's sister? It was Nina? Okay. Here. Alright, we have orb. 2's the one that, like... I like 2. 2's the one I haven't played the longest. Like, because I watched your playthrough of 1, and I've played 3 and 4, and, like, 3 and 4 are at least more recent. I've touched them on, like, the PS Vita. I've talked about it before, but Breath of Fire is another series I would have a fun time playing through. It would be a shorter set of games than all of Dragon Quest, but each game is a bit of a jaunt. Alright. Terrifying. Like, again, feeling it to learn, like, yeah, you actually were, like, born here. It's just your family felt too shameful about it. I only played 2 on the GBA. I didn't play it on any other console. SNES, I think. And I shall feel the wind eternal. God, I love FF14. The 1-2 of like, there's a lot of really good stuff in that game, but the 1-2 of Shadowbringers into Endwalker is a lot. Retranslation patch for 2? Huh. Okay. Ooh, oh boy. Do we want to make a walk before we go to the Sanctum? Do we want to go change up jobs? Wouldn't hurt, would it? Well, wait, could I take? Hold on. Now I'm interested in this. Hold on. Like, yeah, we gotta go save all of the Cirrus here, Fidelia, but like, first, you know, hold on, we'll catch you if you jump down here. I'm curious, do you want to see like 800 years in the future? What? Oh yeah, you know, like we're from the future. What? It's fine. Small child can come with us as a treat. No consequences. Yep, she's still there. Ice is like, look, we're not doing anything risky with the kid with us, right? Yeah. Alright. Do we get to keep? No. Oh, fine. You can't leave everyone crumpled on the floor. Let's go. Alright. Yes, I'd love to change vocations. So, first things first. With the power of Troubadour, with the power of Dancer, and with the power of Jester, we've got something new up our sleeve. It's time for the power of Illuminary. So, this was Teen Idol? Look at that tiny hat. Star amongst the stars. Ah, star of the stars, let's go. There is some really nice power we'll get to see in here, of course. This has a lot of the higher level dance stuff. We saw Luminary being heavily powerful in 6. Alright. But we have another change we're gonna make. That's rough. The Diamond Doctor. So because we have mastered some specific classes in Well-Wisher, we have access to Gripevine. Look at that. Oh my god, look at that strength jump. We're going from Heal Slime, so it's a bit of a jump there, but we go from 54 to 93 strength. Also, a vocation that can learn a variety of support abilities that even goes on to even greater things when mastered, but is extremely slow. So this is going to be a long-term one for Ruff, but should have some immense payoffs. And then we'll go back to Jaw twice. Exciting. Alright, let's quick save here while I'm thinking about it. I'd say I wonder why so many of the games I want to show off are like long-form RPGs, but it's just sort of the type of game I like. I like long-form RPGs and I like cards. What can I say? Anyway, hey, look. It's rough. So, we got the like, magenta, lighter red, vines. Hi, rough. Exciting. I'm interested to see what we get to learn from this. Until then, back to the shrine. Rough is so big to be clipping into us. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so... from Fidelia's point of view, we walked over to, like, a funky, like, glowing, like, platform, disappeared for either a day or 2 seconds. It could have just been, like, time relative, like, we come back at the exact same point we left. But, like, all of a sudden we come back and, like, now, Aisha's more stylish and Rough isn't, yeah. There's a scene for it? Wow. Okay. Ooh, I love, look at the little vine movement. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Just some incredible wiggle in there. Dazzle Flash, that's our first Luminary ability for Luminary 1. Are Ruff and Ruff's mom the only people we've brought from the past into the future? Okay, so we brought the archaeologist into the past. We went to a different past and went and, like, did stuff in there in a different one where we, like, got some help from the healer in Emberdale. It's so odd hearing a class named Luminary because your first rank was 11 and Luminary mostly been here. Yeah, that's in the subtitle, right? Like, but yeah, Luminary, as we can see, again, it was in the PS1 version, Luminary was Teen Idol. Which is more I take that as an idol to teens rather than a teen who is an idol. I assume Ruff could pull it off very well. Everyone would love Ruff. All the teens would love Ruff. Echoes and Elusive. I thought Luminary. What am I thinking of that had a Luminary in the subtitle then? 2? Oh, that's been. And I've been seeing the. Okay, that's why. Yeah. I'm sitting here thinking, like, why am I thinking of Luminary as a subtitle? And it's because I've been seeing HD 1 and 2, and that's been being talked about more, which is, yeah, Luminaries and Legendary. Yeah. That makes sense. Mervyn can be an idol to teens, yes. I think that many teens, including Slyo and Kiefer and Maribel, could learn a lot from the ancient hero who was sealed away by God. Positive. I keep saying that, but I mean that in like the positive. It's not like the hero who was sealed away by God, you know, like. But no, like sealed in crystals so that their time could come once again. But yeah, that's interesting. Putting Melvin and Teen Idol would turn him into like a Kamen Rider? No weird. If you were like near a chair when this hit, you're like, okay. It would be great to have a job, like a vocation that's like a tokusatsu hero, right? You get to learn like all the different pyrotechnic moves and a number of the cool like flying knee sort of things. You'd be able to fit some good bits into there. There's a specific slime I remember that looks like a... Ooh, oh, I don't like that you're getting turn 1 like this. Terrifying. Please stop. This is level for Aish. We could use another level. 24. Okay, any HP is going to be helpful. Good stats across the board. Yeah, while I'm in walking around, we're on no magic for, you know. I like conserving MP. Yeah, I might have to check what sort of, like, equipment we have that might be able to help with the ice. I know that she can wear a lot of, like, maybe a dragon shield? If I have one of those in the pocket? What do you have? Items... Bag... Iron shield over platinum shield? And then go, like, get a dragon shield when we have a moment? So yeah, right now, we have no... Oh, we have double magic resist. I see the issue. Okay, for the moment, let's fix this with, an iron shield, and then we'll go see if we can't find her. I think we could purchase a dragon shield at this stage. I've been waiting to try to figure out what I wanted to do with our cash. Should help. Whack. A weird whacker coming out of rough there seems fitting. Drama student. Ka-clang. Okay. The thing is, I would go back to town and like try to buy a dragon shield, but I saw that the shopkeepers were also on the ground. We might not be able to make purchases right now, and I don't want to make the walk if we can't. It might be like we can just leave the money on the table, but like, I think we're gonna be fine. When I think about putting money on the table and just doing business like that, it's like in like Super Mario RPG when the Mushroom Kingdom is being invaded by Mac, and you can just like put the money on the table. All right. Seed Slinger. God, the confusion on that move is so good. Sweep the leg. Ruff also has little legs, but Ruff can take a ride, you know? I went into that back room already. I was hesitating, thinking I should go back there, but we went back there and checked the books. You can see the statue engulfed in shadow here. All right, let's move on. After all I've been through, I'm no foundling. That's gotta be a hard thing to like. This is gonna be. Fidelia's gonna have a day talking with her family, that's for sure. Perhaps longer. Send wind to set the sullied spirit free, that she might shine for all the world to see. On the back it says, but yeah, I like the small story we're telling here. You know, there's bits about the parents' shame, and family, and the way folks are born, and a lot of moving pieces, a lot of rotating pieces, you might know. All right. So the puzzle here is what that stone said. We're gonna place this and set a fine breeze through here. And that should do it. Blow me down. I don't know if we should split the party here, but I understand. Alright. Let's go take a talk with, blow me out of the water. Yeah, a whirlwind tour of pain. Cumulus Vex. Alright. We should probably put up magic barrier and the like here. I don't know if you'll have ice attacks, but actually, hold on. You should be casting Kabuff. You should be casting Magic Barrier. Okay. Modafin, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it a lot. Get you with the Inferno. Try the Magma. Ignores it. Fine. All right, let's. That punch is so powerful. Oh, we actually have both. I'm glad we still have both. Great Leveler, the Greater Leveler. I thought maybe we would have to give up one for the other, you know? I might want to have Aish move into like Paladin Gladiator stuff as well after Luminary. Okay, cold doesn't work here. Yikes! That's so powerful. Is that like after? Yeah, Thin Air is kind of wild, so. All right, bust him up. Ooh, those are some hits on Mervin there. Okay. Bonk. Calls for backup. What? What do you mean you can call for backup? Alright, well. Let's do some area attacks and try to hit that friend out of the out of the way. Okay. Mervin has a very slow speed, but it helps for knowing that your healing is going to be late. Ah, finally missed it. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, buddy. I don't think I can call out thin air on this, though. However... we've got belching flames. We've got weird whacker. Ooh, there's thin air. Oh, God. That's so dangerous. Daisha's alive. God. Sure. I think we're through. My gut was that we had gotten damage enough here, so. Alright. And that's the Sky Fries. Hoofa! That was a match. We're seeing that, like... oh, look at that idol. Not the teen idol, but the luminary, you know, the idol animation of the idol. Tiny hat. We don't get to see the idols very often, so... ah, stormed on that one. Wah! I ran out of wind puns. All right. That's definitely a good thing to find. Is taking that prayer ring blasphemous? I think not. I think we saved the statue, and so it's a fair trade. It's interesting. Usually dungeons, you don't have camera control, but like in this one, because it's like a temple, we do. Yeah, take a prayer ring, leave a prayer ring dish, you know? Sometimes it's Dragon Quest III HD, and you can leave 6 prayer rings there and not notice. Other times there's 2 total in the game, you know? Okay. So no longer is there the large wind. There's just the small, you know, tiny breeze of the, you know. It's a pleasant, refreshing breeze. It's not the torrential winds of the last 20 years. There's still some owls. They like the breeze. It's nice. Oh, hey. Flying on back. All right. There, as we saw, there was a whole, like, library and living space and such in the Sanctum. Yeah, they can. It seems as though, you know, we don't have this constant heavy breeze, but we have a breeze enough both that we're able to like you know, stand and like fly with effort. I would guess. I guess we'll see when we get back to Praetor and home. Speaking of, one moment before we get there, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this little robot do a dance behind us. They're just having a good time. This is exercise, you know? Goodbye. Oh, we almost got hit. All right, let's see how everybody in town is doing. Hooray, everyone's flapping. Flapping, hopping, Cirrus adventures. Alright, let's check the shops while we're coming through here. I wanted to check for a dragon shield. That was the, hope. Oh! A Tempest shield, huh? Maybe I... If only there was some way to, you know, deal with that last fight. I see. Hop and flap and fairy foil. I feel like I want to buy Ruff a boomerang. And I'm gonna put these fire claws away. We just have a lot of stuff in the pocket. Where did the sacred stone come from and why? Where did this stone of strong winds? Yeah. You know, I didn't realize how cool it was and hard it was to fly without the wind here. Better go find me a bride now that the breeze is coming through. I'm thinking of Cirrus having, like, bird mating rituals where you do, like, cool loops and stuff. Really fun-looking, pheasant feathers and, like, dances. Do some cool ailerons and such, and like make a nest like a pigeon. Two-step. Yeah, I was gonna say just the absolute most dog shit nest. Like, there it is, right there, the broken barrel. That's the whole nest. I built you a cool house and choreography stands would also work with me to be quite yet. You know, that's fair, that's real. I understand. I agree. Fidelia. Fidelia has to deal with this. Is, you know, like, my dad is my dad. I loved my dad before, and I'll, you know, now, you know. It's a worthless rock. But it was not truly worthless. It, stone with the blessing of the winds. And we used it to clear the darkness off the statue. So, you know. Does that mean, yeah, I was gonna say, that means that Fidelia is actually, like, your not your adopted sister, but your sister. I pray she will forgive my trespass against her. Now that you've got the cool rock, you too can fly through the air like any other Cirrus. If you ever fall, I'll catch you. Yeah, But now she can fly. Did try jumping. It is the truer lesson that, like, family is family. you know, that she shouldn't be shunned for how she was born. Cat is, it's true. And she doesn't need it. Look, I don't need to fly to know that I'm serious. That's enough. You know? It's not the gift of flight that makes us family. She's a smart child. I now have free retreat and cannot be hit by earthquake. If I find 4 more of these, I can fight the Problems Dragon and prevent problems for 20 years. We were talking about Fire Emblem before, but the Problems Dragon tweet is one that sits with me so much in with Fire Emblem in particular. Yeah. She's a smart child. And I like that her passing up the power of flight here as like a show of no, who I am makes me serious. It's not that I can fly, it's who I am. I'm your daughter because I'm your daughter. Yes, it's blood, but also it's true no matter what. Maybe angelic because she doesn't have wings. Who can say? It's every damn game. Yes. Look, there are many complicated political issues with many like moving bits and pieces that require a lot of complex talking and thinking to untangle the the issues that tear apart the world. There's also the Problems Dragon, where if you beat the Problems Dragon, you remove those problems. Everything is fine for like the next 20 years. Is the like core of the tweet. Yeah, because like Path of Radiance doesn't have a so Path of Radiance has a dragon who you end up fighting in like and has there is a race of dragons and we fight with them, but they aren't the issue because like the dragon in Path of Radiance is being controlled by the Emperor and isn't like a Problems Dragon, but it's just like a dragon. And there's the King of the Dragons, but the King of the Dragons in Radiant Dawn is working under the goddess Uh, so, working with the goddess, sort of. Don't want to don't want to cover it too much. One of the reasons to say Final Fantasy XII story worked, that was a conflict between people that was mediated by fantasy elements, not a conflict between fantasy elements. I can see what you mean, the difference in that. Yeah, a dragon that is a problem, not the problems dragon. The problems dragon is like... Shining Force has a problems dragon. You know, like... Shining Force, by the way, Shining Force is on the short list, too. I don't talk about Shining Force as much. But it's a game I enjoy a lot. It's got a lot of great, fun character designs. I never did play any of the, like, remakes of it. I know there was, like, a GBA version of it and, like, bits like that. It's a series that sort of went very sideways after a couple sequels. But, like, it's got Domingo. It's got, a number of, like, centaurs and folks and a problems dragon. The problems dragon, for those not aware of the problems dragon, is the, like, behind everything was the Satan dragon who was possessing the king all along, and now we bopped the dragon on the head and everything's fine. Alright. Anyway, we're out of here. All that talk about that. Let's get one more fight in, and let's get over to the Vale in the future and see how things have gone. What do we think has happened to the Vale as time has progressed, you know? We got some travel to do. Some fragments to find. Some jobs to level. Problems dragon is the problems clown. Alright. So, centuries passed, how does Aeolius Vale look? You know? Here we have the Sacred Stone. Stone that possesses the power of flight. We learned about people who flew, who were, like, when we got the carpet came from this island in the southeast that talked about a race of folks who, followed God and flew, long ago. Obviously, you know, we don't know how that ended for him, but... Okay, this is our... Oh! Huh. Is this Highland connected, then? Okay. Let's go to the southern tip. Whoa! Alright, the same wind. And yeah, this is the first time doing a full trip, so it's like, wow. No, hundreds of years later, no, it's the same island. Alright, what the hell do we have here? Ventus Tower. Huh. And Mervyn immediately like, what do you mean, ancient tower? Yeah, is there a Terra Tower and an Aqua Tower? Could possibly be. Huh. We don't have permission to go into Ventus Tower. Weird. Okay, well, let's head north. The wind is still blowing. The wind eternal still flowing through the Vale. We can go see how the city looks and see if we can find some treasures on the way. What is Rough now? Rough is a grapevine. I love the walk on Rough right now. The like wiggliness of the vine. Like it's not quite like a Toad's Cruel or a Toad's Cool. Toad's Cool is my favorite of these. If you're like, my God, watching a Toad's Cool walk is like the funniest thing in the world. I love Toad's Cool so much. And this has like, you know, it's got some good wiggling. Like, the bar is very high. Toad's Cool, it makes that bar a little too high, perhaps, but... Alright. Huh. Alright, so we can head up there, but let's head west first. I'm just obscured by the vines here. Alright. Okay, no out here treasures. That's fine. We'll head north, we'll check out the Vale, we'll check out the Sanctum, and we'll talk to folks and see how things have changed. We can still see these same, ruins are still here, these towers that lead us to the Vale. Anything north on the eastern side, or western side here? Let's check it out. I like the variety we get in, like, these return trips. There are a lot of them that are, like, the town is sort of there unchanged. In visual aspects. Rock Bomb Heart. I'll have to check my, my listing of what I wanted to do with folks and see if, Interesting. As I said, a variety of things going on here. Let's head on in and see what's happened here at the Vale. We still got the bridge across. Oh boy. Did we all, did we slowly lose our wings? Over the years, but we still have, like, the brittle bones, the hollow bones of the Cirrus. The deep, like, everyone, you know, look, everyone prays to the Almighty, but to go deeper on your spirituality, you head to, you know, the shrine of a spirit. Hey, kid. Catch. We got a couple, I can give you a boomerang. But yeah, I can see, like, over the years, the Cirrus, like, if they did stop relying on their wings over the decades, centuries of time that we, you know, last saw them. Watch out. What's that, then? Alright, let's see if we can find maybe a mini medal? Oh, the boomerang, like, we bought... Did me and Ruff showing up with boomerangs make everything really exciting for boomerangs? Oh my goodness. Do you have a boomerang in here? You have $50? Okay. Everybody loves boomerangs because they remind them of the flight of the previous centuries. Gonna find Icarus and Daedalus in town. Meow. You know, that's true. I would never throw it. What if it didn't come back? So scared. You're gonna have to, you gotta throw the boomerang one day, though. It's a tough lesson of life. Oh, do they have a statue to Fidelio? Do they have a statue to all of the ladies in Dragon Quest V? Is that what we were saying? Yeah, we did talk about this stone specifically in the town where we got our carpet. Might be worth going back there. Oh, Porcus. Give me my boomerang back, Porcus. Hey, Slyo snack. Absolutely Slyo snack. Aish? No, Slyo. Sorry. Yep, they've got Flame Tame Boomerang for sale here, of course. It's interesting to see that, like, we no longer have the wings here. A silver platter. Oh yeah, we're doing some thieving. Same stuff after, you know, centuries. Everyone loves boomerangs in town. For a second, I thought I saw the lizard in there off of a, but it was actually just the corner of that cape. Why would God have given us feet if not to... the rumors about the mayor. Huh. The mayor has disappeared? Interesting. The idea of kids saving up to buy a flame-tamed boomerang is great. I love it. I like it as like a, you know, it serves as a like connection to the skies, too. The fear of flying and going out there. Alright, let's go check out the sanctum. What do you mean hasn't changed? I have to go back in time to where that tower wasn't? Well... I assume the outpost won't be here any longer because that outpost was only there for the sanctum itself. And it looks like the gates are open, so the dungeon isn't here either. Okay. Let's do some wiggling. Let's do some wandering. Alright. Always gotta do the wandering. It's important. We wouldn't want to miss, like, a, you know, cool boomerang or whatnot out here. Alright. So, the sanctum. Yeah. Interesting. Ruff is like, this place hasn't changed a bit. Ice is like, oh, it's hardly changed since we were here, you know? They've been taking good care of it. And Mervin's like, Yep. They call the statue of the Great Spirit Fidelia because Fidelia was the one who saved the town. Without her, there is no... The Cirrus don't exist, you know? So Fidelia has become intertwined with the spirit of the wind. Woo! What's that put us at? 68? I believe 75 was our next bit. One more and we're in a good way. Ooh, we got a fragment here. Come on. Leading to heaven if you take to some shrine way over to the east. Well, I think we have again, we have a place to visit, but, come on, I broke in and everything. Alright, let's quick save here. I think that Melvin is mostly remarking that this is now like a full place of worship. You know, we're seeing the holiness of the place. People come here for a variety of reasons. Everyone messes up. This shrine's like okay, I suppose. Ooh, research and contemplation. Alright, let's talk with folks here. My great discovery. Oh no. A robe woven of soft breezes surroundeth the statue of the spirit. No, it's literal, but it's not literal. I believe it was part of the divine shrine, the floating haven which fell from the sky when the Almighty and the Demon King did battle. Broken to 4 pieces. Land far to the east. Okay, we're learning some real interesting history now. Big Ronnie. Crack the code. Ah! I love Mimic Book. Oh my. This isn't a tavern. This is like... This has an equivalency of that. I do love the tavern in the middle of nowhere that tells us about all the details about the war between God and the devil, you know? Up until that point, we had only heard very passing bits about... Well. Well. Ah. Oh. Powerful book. Some heavy reading, you know? Pick that one up at bedtime. Should this, the Vale, our home, fall prey to darkness and despair, go thee and offer prayers before the Ventus altar? Fidelia room? What? Okay. Does the Ventus altar have anything to do with the Ventus Tower, which appeared overnight? Sure, I'll take a free rest. Interesting things to be learning here. That's why we come here. I've not been... The body cannot be sustained on faith alone. Barrel, 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 barrel. Meat. Barrel, 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 barrel. Well. Bonk. Oh, well. Found the place we needed to come. Found a blue fragment. This is our, you know, again, our way. Ooh, and a Slyo snack. Nice. That indeed is nice mini medal. And of course, the Slyo snack continues to be eaten by Slyo, who will eat all Slyo snacks forever. Oh, it's still glowing. Interesting. We're not done here. We found a blue fragment. Perhaps we can find some more. Let's head on up. Ooh, have we redesigned the place? Oh, we have. We've remodeled. We made the stairs symmetrical instead of having the left and right stair that went different ways. You can choose your Labyrinthy Ancient stairs. Okay. Speed. I don't know that I went down here in the past. That's fine. There will always be more treasures to locate in the world. More bonuses you couldn't possibly have grabbed. The path is terribly convoluted, but that's like definitely on purpose, right? Oh! Yeah. Thanks. It's still a door that can only be opened by someone from Cirrus. Okay. Hello? What did we have? Huh. We put a traveler's gate in here to somewhere. Okay. Still mysteries remain in the Cirrus Sanctum. Alright. We don't have to, like, finish the puzzle. I do. Back in the days when Cirrus was able to fly, a great evil descended. A young girl, along with her 4 heroic friends. Alright. So we still have mysteries here. We found some fragments. That's great. We'll be able to open up some new ways, but like, what's going on with the mayor? What's with the teleportal over here? Why, what's with the tower? You know, there's immediately a number of pretty sizable questions. Some of them less important than others, mind you, but you know. Oh, right. Yeah. Speaking of Maribel, we should go back and talk to her. See how she's doing. Maybe stop over by Estard? That wouldn't hurt either. We have a lot of travels in the present we can go do, I think. I have some folks I want to talk to. We want to go to that island, perhaps, that we can use the Sacred Stone at. Ah, only when the seal's been lifted from every island will he emerge from the shadows. Sure. I just like, I'm stunned that we brought this island back. All right, let's go home first. I want to see how Maribel's doing. What? Look, I know that you're probably just like flailing around without me. It's got to be just terribly difficult. But as soon as my dad's back to full health, I'll be right on the road again. Yeah. Yeah, she's very, very polite, very kind. Yeah, great first impression, you know? Ah, we're talking about his brother, yep. famous. I don't. What? What do you mean that's your dad? I don't. Meanwhile. Yeah. Mom is a little upset that we have to keep talking about Pike. Let's go visit Esthard as well. I will never have the key for that chest. Well. Well. Spider. All subjects are welcome to Rome. Also, non-subjects are welcome to Rome. Everyone's welcome to Rome, actually. We've never been here with Aish. Strangely familiar castle. I've literally never met a king before. That's all. That's enough for the king to know what's gone on. Like, just like, oh, well, I came to terms with, you know, my son leaving to the past to live his life with the roamers. I enjoy that he's just, you know, at this point we've been continuously hinting at, like, yes, she's like Kiefer's great granddaughter, great, you know, having the prowess of having both, like, kind of his more stubborn side, prowess with a blade. You know, we talk about a previous guardian. But I like that the king just goes like, oh, well, you know what? It's clear. Like, yeah. Anytime you want to stick around. Very casual about this king thing. Simple country boy. Trust your feet are clean. What? I don't... What? I know your friend isn't really anything to do with Kiefer. That's nice. We still... Kiefer's gone, but we still feel him around here. I think it's cute. Something sparkling far out at sea. Finding out about odds and ends, we have to go investigate, you know. All the scholars love it. They're like, damn, there's a new island every week, but like, there's a new island dropping every week. Why? That's so many islands. New island just dropped. Alright. So we've got a couple stops I want to go make. Exciting time for experimental cartography. Okay. So I have a couple places I want to go for some weird odds and ends. Specifically, we've got some monster friends I want to go find in the world. Honestly, I should probably land and just, like, fly there, but... yeah. So I want to go to Wetlock. And then we're going to check out over here. I don't know if we're... Hey! Hands off, human! Sorry. I may be a mimic, but I don't actually confrontation or shouting at people. One thing I hate is stupid humans getting the wrong end of the stick and trying to open me up and look for treasure. Wish I could just get away from it all. God, the mimic who's turned human, who just has the hugest social anxiety, like needs their like personal bubble to not be, you know, broken. I just need to have my space. Mick! Hey, Mick. Alright. See you later, Mick. We found a new friend. We found a new friend. I'm excited for a new friend. Alright, the other friend we have to find is... Let me find... Are we in... We actually want to fly out to... Oh, we can fly there? Alright. Cool. The likeness of the Great Spirit. Oh no. I am Mac. We got Mick and Mac. Alright, let's head north. We got a few places to stop by. And then, of course, we have some fragments to spend. But first... Oh, no, I don't want to... That's fine. That's fine. No, it was around here we talked about using the flying stone. That's okay. We want to head to Haven. Let's see how Monster Haven looks. We gotta talk to some new friends. Don't talk to the barkeep here. I always make that mistake. Mac. Height of machismo. This is a fun one. Check in here. Flemrique. Flemrique. Hey, buddy. Booby trap bluff. Booby trap bluff. All right. I'll treasure this feeling forever. I heard a rumor on the way here about a little boy who wants to become an adventurer. Dead set on seeing the world in this first port of callings, a famous breezy valley somewhere. I don't believe we can grab this new friend yet. But we do have some new tablets, and let's go check those out. Oh, dang it. Well. No! Alright. I'd like to place a tablet. I'd like to swap out Slime Tree Forest. I'd like to take my tablets received. The Not So Macho. Hobby, volunteering. Title, manager. So let's do this one first. We got 2 of these to do. The Not So Macho. Okay. My heart's a soundtrack here. Just work harder from Lisa. Ooh. 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 The most wild of soundtrack. Ooh. Debutant. Ooh, okay, okay. That's a strong one. Spooky Aura is magic resistance down. Ooh, and that is a really powerful all-targeting physical attack. Harvest Moon is something we use a lot, have used in a lot of other titles. Bum 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 bum. Another pilchard pie. $50, $101, $75, $2, $3, $6. Every young lady's most important day when she's formally introduced. She does have to do a cool spin kick. Ooh. Burning breath. Okay, that's the paralyzed breath that we got there, so. Alright. Looks like this is fine. Let's head on up the stairs now that we've done a little bit of... See if we're still in a tower. Sort of. Bunny. Bunny. Alright. $50. It's fine. Alright, we gotta fight some biggies. The flame boomerangs do a pretty good job in this. Sure. Hey, there was one down here. Another pilchard pie. Ah! Head on up. Oh, all right. We got a friend. Yay! Running off with a sword in hand. I spy with the pie. Oh, good. We got a replacement pie. We also have pilchard crackers? They also got the bay, you know? Nope. I got caught on that corner. That's fine. These are going to be useful fights for small experience, but vocation points is the biggest. Always like doing these because they... Wow, we are just flush with fish. You're telling me a pilchard pied this dungeon? Alright. Now that we've reached the top of the tower closest to heaven. You know, the existence of the tower closest to heaven does imply the existence of the mine closest, shaft closest to hell. Anyway. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and set tactics on everyone to show no mercy. Focus on heal. Oh boy. Fine. Hit you with that disruptive wave. Alright, goodbye, not so macho. $33. Super Seed of Strength for Slyo. Alright. Got a good goodie for Slyo. Super Seed of Strength. 138 versus, Look, Slyo loves these. Slyo needs these. Slyo deserves these. It's fine. Alright, but that was merely one of our new tablets. It's time. Hobby, skiing. Title, food fighter. Personality, timid. Alright. Ah! World of Mimics. Oh my god. Oh, they're so cute. We gotta... You cannot hold back. The Mimic knows if you are holding back. And yeah, I think this is the third time we've used this opening zone. I love having the Mimic Enrichment Zone. What? They're so cute. Ooh, the angry eyes there? You see, for a moment there was angry eyes. Ooh, who gets a level here? Is this a Slyo? Mervin! 26, 9 HP, good. Can you get some agility on here? 5, okay, 5 strength, 3 agility. Nice, good level. Great level. Alright, continue to check out the Mimic Enrichment Zone. Ooh, look at that wiggle. Ooh. Just watch him. Ah! RPG you've been playing as interested to take on Mimics? I'd love to hear it. Perhaps another entry I need to add for the museum, you know? Oh, another level. We got folks really close in experience. Rough 29. 6 HP, 2 MP, 22121. Yeah, okay. Some mimics appear. Wiggle them, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Someone asked if it's flirting with you. Okay. Chomp. A very flirty mimic. Yeah. If you do open a very powerful Mist Mimic springs, loose summon from his chest like a hat. Lock like metallic white. Okay. The Mimicuties in Kid Icarus Uprising are great, where they just have the legs. Ooh, what is the word for A noun of mimics. A treasury of mimics? Ooh. A vault of mimics? This should be a mimic. That absolutely positively should have been a mimic. Ooh, oh, mimic with free turn is terrifying, actually. I don't like that. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Hey, there goes the diamond. Doing its job. We have another, I'm glad everyone's kind of caught up in levels to exactly the same spot. 1 MP, no HP, 22110. All right, well, Slyo has eaten all the snacks and therefore is... All right, how many more diamonds do I have? Am I running low? 1 diamond. All right, we gotta go buy some more diamonds. You know we're gonna get a big mimic here, right? Are y'all ready for a big mimic? Yeah. Alright. Big tactics. Alright. So let's go... Kabuff. We'll just get on you with that, and let's give you, a spellbinding song. Yeah, you hit hard! Okay, Mimic is unable to cast spells. That's one of the things I'm after. Oh, the Mimic avoids the aura. The Mimic is not amused. Yeah, go right ahead. You should be able to do that. Okay, keep everybody topped off. We need to deal damage. Oh, the Mimic is very dodgy. Okay. Jump. Oh, boy. Uh-huh. That's dangerous. Let's go ahead and... We have... I think we have... Yeah, Tingle. Cure all paralysis, sweep, and other ailments. Uh-oh. I saw that spellbinding song wore off there. We gotta reapply it. So let's go... I also want to reapply Kabuff in case that fell off. Or is getting close to falling off. Ooh. Okay. Hey! Alright. A mimic of 3 metal slimes. Alright, now I can click on this Miss Mimic. Oh, okay. I see. That's cute. The Master Masher. Through learning through the art of mimics, we know all the secrets there are of all the monsters. Scorch? Okay. Focus Pocus? Uh-huh. The heart of a mimic. Slyo obtains the mimic heart. A debuff for reduced attack. I know we had attacker in Dragon Quest Monsters Dark Prince, which was an attack that lowered the attack of the person you hit with it. The heart of a mimic. Holding it, one can almost imagine life as a monster. The heart of a mimic could be anything. And yeah, like, the weird dance and spells make sense for this to be our goodie from here. Anyway, Slyo, enjoy your Slyo snack for 6, 7. Okay. Perhaps rough one day we'll get to learn the skills of a mimic and get Thwack on the list. Alright. Well, that was fun. We got Monster Masher up to max. I guess that means it's time to figure out what we're doing with Slyo. 9 was when it was introduced, the attacker, attack down thing. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure out what Slyo's up to. Now with Mastered Master Masher. Let's go ahead and put ourselves at the Abbey so that we remember to take this question to us for next time. But I think we've done a good amount here. We have some fragments, some shards to go place. But we're right on the edge of where I'd like to leave these, so starting a new island feels like a great thing for next time. So yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed our travels to the Vale. We learned a lot about the Cirrus, we learned about Flight, we learned about you know, some mysteries that have been presented, and, you know, we're slowly releasing the whole world. So, anyway, that'll be it for today. Thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, you always follow Sooner Live. You can subscribe, you get access to the cool skull slimes, emotes, and things. Fun mimic. Modifin, thank you for the sub today. Appreciate it. But yeah, if you're just here having a good time, great. I'm glad to have you. You know, always love having folks here chatting, asking questions, watching, having just enjoying things. Tomorrow we're back to like a Thursday. We got Yakuza 7. We did our Mahjong days last week, but we'll be back on more normal days this week. Yeah, so thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody. Flag.